Yes, we all know Oseni Rufai of Arise TV is a popular journalist who speaks to power, asks questions that nobody wants him to ask on a television show. Welcome to Elite TV this morning, and we also will be looking at the suspension of the CBN governor and the rumor that he was arrested immediately after his suspension. But before I give you that full dose of Oseni's scenario or what happened between Oseni and the Nigerian police force, let me quickly give you about the update from the suspension of CBN governor Godwin Emefiele designed the Nigerian currency back in November last year. And this caused a lot of problem, economic hardship around the whole country. We discovered that some governors went to court, down to the Supreme Court, and this redesigning of the Naira note was stopped. The old notes and the new note become a legal tender going forward. The Muhammadu Buhari's tenure came to an end on the 29th of May. New administration took over of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yesterday midnight, he was fired as the governor of the central bank. And now we have some information that he was arrested immediately after the suspension. It's also worthy of note that a few months ago that a court restrained the DSS from arresting him as there was a trace of terrorism sponsoring from the CBN governor. So many Nigerians have been crying that Godwin Emefiele should be arrested as a result of the new Naira notes or the designing of the currency of Nigeria. Now, I think that this is now an answered prayer to most people who want him to be arrested or being sacked as the governor of the central bank. So back to Oseni and the Nigerian police force. Rufai of Arise TV cried out on Facebook after he made a public opinion regarding the Nigerian Pension Board bill. You can recall that there was a bill before the National Assembly that the pension of the Nigerian police force, which was under contribution before, where the federal government paid half and the individual contributed half, has now been, there's a bill now to move it to the Nigerian Police Force Pension Board, no longer being with the other. So now, what actually transpired was...
And it's a bill that takes the pension scheme of contributory pension scheme for the police. It's a bill on the police pension board. The bill will cost Nigerian government 2 trillion naira if they sign that bill. Because when you take the police off the existing contributory pension scheme and you put them in a police board, what happens is the fact that it increases the money the federal government is going to pay as regards servicing police pensions. And it's also going to open up the room for corruption. We all remember Abdurrashid Maina and that corruption allegations. I don't know where they push the story to as we speak now. So please, we'd like to call on President Bola Tinubu not to sign that bill.
See that Rufai actually gave his opinion. This should not be signed by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And afterward, some Nigerian police force started threatening him. Some said they were going to...
I did a video in the morning talking about the police pension scheme and why President Tinubu should not sign it. I've been called. Many calls I've received today. In fact, some police officers have even gone ahead to threaten me and threaten my life and my family. They said they'll kill me. The truth about me is that I do my job because I make very good arguments. And in case, and for most police officers that are going out there to tag me the enemy of police, in case they don't know, I have done so much for the police force. It's just that I'm not a man that comes to say the things I've done. I have done a lot of work with Crime Writers Association of Nigeria, where we help give police officers little award of money, police officers that died in the case of duty.
We've seen some wanted to kill him, and even his family members tagging him as the enemy of the Nigerian police force. Now, this will now give you like a bit of an idea of actually what transpired between the Nigerian police force and Sheikh Kuti. Even though what Sheikh Kuti did was totally wrong and was condemned by all reasonable Nigerians, but from this view from Oseni, giving his own public view, and as in Nigeria, giving his reasons why this pension bill should not be signed by the president, and then some police officers threatening him, shows that there is something wrong in the Nigerian police force. Anyway, if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe and give your thought in the comment section as to what you think about the Nigerian police force. You can also recall that in 2020 that there was a movement ensured because of a lot of police brutality, which have not even ended. You can share this video to everyone to watch and to have an understanding as we call for police reform. Thank you and see you in my other videos.